Hi guys, welcome back to Planet Mithril. My name is Mithril and I wanted to give you guys an update now as to what's going to be happening with the channel going forward. Now you guys remember a little while ago I put out a multitude of polls, I think there was about 4 or 5 polls, asking you guys what you wanted from this channel, what you'd like to see. And whether or not ultimately this is going to be a purely Middle-earth channel or there's going to be another sister channel devoted to other game systems, or if you wanted it all mashed into one. Thank you everyone who sent feedback, thank you everyone who voted in the polls. It's very much appreciated, especially those of you who spent extra time and gave us some really detailed feedback. I've read it all, I've taken it all on board. It's absolutely brilliant stuff, the stuff you guys have said. And there's been a consistent trend, I think. Ultimately, the polls were fairly closer than I thought they were going to be. I think you guys voted for, ultimately it was a 2-1 in favour of this staying as a Middle-earth channel. So that being said, what's going to be happening going forward, at least for this year, we're going to try it out this year, is that Planet Mithril, the main channel, is going to stay more or less purely a Middle-earth channel. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to be doing things like bases and terrain, that kind of thing, but model-wise, it's going to be pretty much just a Middle-earth channel. I will then be making a separate sister channel, where that's going to be, I don't know yet, where I'm going to be putting all the Shatterpoint, all the Marvel, all the Star Wars Legion, all the 40k, all the Old World, all that kind of stuff that I'm going to be doing on top of Middle-earth will be going on a separate sister channel. Now we're going to try this for a year, and if we get to the end of the year and it's gone really well, then we'll just carry on. If not, then we'll probably just go back to amalgamating them together and have it all under one roof. But I wanted to give it a go. And the thing is, now that we've got a load of Shatterpoint and Marvel stuff already filmed, already out, that means the sister channel works, can sustain itself for a little while I then build up the content for Middle-earth. So in theory, should be fairly easy. Whether or not I'm going to take down all the Shatterpoint and Marvel stuff that's already on the channel, I don't know yet. I'm probably going to leave it where it is just because it's already there and they've got views and you guys have, enjoyed the videos that are there. But I'm unsure on that one yet. Whether there'll be visible playlists or not, I don't know. But that is what I think we're going to be doing going forward. As I say, try it for a year, see what happens, see how it goes. As and when this sister channel is made, I will make sure to do a little video, a little short, and send all the links around so you guys can support the other sister channel with all the other games that you wanted to see in those polls. And I've taken those on board as well. There's a lot of games we want to do, a lot of games that you guys want to see, and I'm very keen to get them going. The main reason for this, I think, is just because this has been a Middle-earth channel since its inception. We upload like the Shatterpoint stuff or the Marvel stuff, and doesn't necessarily do quite as well, and I feel like it's damaging the Middle-earth stuff potentially, which I don't want to happen because that's always been our bread and butter and always been the flagship game of the channel. So to that end, what new content can you expect to see on the flagship channel? Well, we're going to continue with painted tutorials, of course we are, they are the bread and butter. Battle reports, now that the studio's been redone, we've got brand new camera angles, a brand new way of filming, and a lot easier way to hopefully get things out. So filming's a lot easier, editing's a lot easier, so you'll be getting more battle reports. I'm going to be doing what I'm calling my Journey Book Challenge. Now, a couple of you may have seen this on my story. These old gems from a long time ago, we're talking pre-paint range change we are. These journey books have painting guides in them. I stress painting guides. Like so. I thought it'd be quite fun, and this ties in with something else we're on the channel, to go through these and replicate each painting guide as best I can with the new range of paints since it's been changed. No more Dark Angels green, no more Snot green. I mean, I have no idea if these tutorials work. I've not used them at all, but we're going to try them. We're going to stick as close to them as possible. They don't actually have any washes in these, any shades. So I may adapt them slightly, or I may just do them word for word, and we'll keep a tally of how many work, how many don't, and if these are actually any good. I mean, I enjoy the terrain in them, I enjoy the scenarios in them, but now we've got Crest of the Ring Bearer, they're slightly moot, and I wanted to give a reason to break them out. So, because some of the scenarios, some of the pictures are good fun, but I struggled to look at some of the pictures and think, have you really painted that with only 2 colours? Well, we're going to find out. And it feeds into what my next series is going to be on the channel, called Battlefield Basics. Now, a lot of you have given me, again, feedback and said that my painting tutorials, albeit very good, can be quite intimidating, and that is totally fair enough. 100% agree. I have a certain way of painting. It works for me, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone else. And, I've been in conversation with Jeb and Sam and a couple of other people over a good little while, and the fact, credit where credit's due, Sam came up with a name for this series of videos. Battlefield Basics is going to focus on how do you get tabletop models out, ready, super quick, so you can start playing games with them. It's the quickest way to get models out on the battlefield so you can start playing your games with painted models. I'm talking dry brushing, I'm talking contrast, I'm talking quick dip, I'm talking whatever methods get these models out looking awesome, super quick, super easy for those of you who want to go to tournaments, who want to get armies painted up nice and quick, and don't want to spend 3 days on a Warrior Minister like I do. Literally taking it right back to basics. And I've started already. The first one going out will be Army of the Dead, because it's nice and easy and it's easy one to test. So we've got a couple of variants here. You probably can't see them very well. These have been basically done in about 5 minutes a piece. It's a weird sensation for me. I don't think last time I dry brushed a whole model for me. Whew, boy. So yes, that's going to be one of the new series coming out. Battlefield Basics. We're going to go through all the old models, heroes, all your old favourite tutorials, Minas Tirith, Uruk-hai, all of that. And they're all going to get basic tutorials for getting your stuff just tournament ready, battlefield ready, so you can start playing games without having to worry about edge highlighting and blending and all the stuff that are in my other videos. The Middle-earth University will be coming back. I'll be restarting that now we've got the new edition and going through everything in that rulebook, giving you bite-sized videos, teaching you how to play the game. So the idea is not only are we a channel where we can appeal to the people who paint for a little while, who want recipes, who want to create some showpiece models, is that now we're going to be able to cater for maybe those of you who haven't painted for a while or are just starting the hobby and really want that kind of an entry into the hobby and nice, quick, easy to replicate results which give you awesome looking models to play with your friends and to learn the game as well. That is now the approach we're going to be taking going forward. Obviously, paint tutorials are still going to be happening as per normal. You can see I'm currently working through the Thorins company side of things, but it also means that hopefully we can start getting more videos out, 2 if not 3 videos a week, depending on how big they are. So fingers crossed that kind of works out and we can start giving you guys more content. And also to tease that I'm taking this seriously, you guys have wanted this for a while. We bought one. He's coming. Yes, there's a whole host of models that are going to be hitting the channel, both in Battlefield Basics and in tutorials. You can expect a lot more Middle-earth content coming out thick and fast. I feel a bit more enthused actually, because I feel like I was spreading myself too thin with doing all the game systems on one channel, and you know, obviously because it's not Middle-earth related, it's not necessarily getting the views, and it's dragging the algorithm down. It stops pushing out the stuff that people actually want to see, and that's getting me down a little bit. So this is a way of refocusing and hopefully bringing Planet Mithril to the forefront of YouTube for the year of 2026 and onwards. If there are any models that you want to see sooner rather than later, please let me know. I have got a host of things already lined up. Minas Tirith, Warriors, Uruk-hai, we've got some Galadrim Fountain Court, Galadrim Court even, Rohan, Easterlings, the Mumuk. We've got loads of stuff that I've picked up ready for the introduction of these new series. But anything you want to see, please let me know. And if you've got any ideas for any terrain or anything that you want to see on the channel, hit me up in the comments, send me a DM on Instagram. I always see them all. I'm just a bit bad at replying. But yes, that is the update for Planet Mithril going forward, and I'm super excited to share this year with you and make Planet Mithril the Middle-earth hub for anyone who's interested in this wonderful game that we all enjoy so much. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will be out this week, depending on what day this is released. That's a future time problem. Bye guys!